want to talk today about the weird AF times that we are in at the moment and what you got to be thinking about, given that that is the situation that the industry is in right now. So now's the time to consider consolidation, and it got me thinking about all of you out there and everything that we're hearing about what's happening in our industry. You know, people aren't spending money, you know, it's harder to get work, their leads aren't coming in as readily, like, you know, there's all this, you know, talk about how things are at the moment. And it got me to thinking about what is the best move for businesses right now. And this is not a broad brush statement, because for some segments of our industry, it's absolutely a boom time. You know, Queenslanders have the Olympics coming, so there's heaps going on for them. But other areas, you know, it's time to consider what you need to reconsider in your business. So you want to be looking at your business going, are we starting to experience some financial strain that perhaps wasn't there before? Are we noticing that the number of leads that we're getting is reducing? Are we noticing that employees are, you know, leaving for greener pastures, or is that slowing down too? What are you noticing in your industry or in your area that you need to be paying attention to? And you need to be measuring everything in business at the moment. The problem with most businesses that come in to work with us is that they're not really counting leads, they're not watching their numbers, they're not considering what their conversion rates are, they're not looking at what their customers are spending with them. They're not taking enough notice of all of the data points inside of their company that they could be using to make informed decisions about what to do with their businesses. So people are just like, oh, well, we'll just take what's coming. It is what it is. And there's this sense of resignation around the place that isn't going to get you through. So what we've got to look at is our data points. We've got to look at what the trends are in our business. We've got to then, if you are measuring some of your data and you are looking at your numbers, then you need to do something with those numbers. You know, I was talking to a client a couple of weeks ago and he's like, oh, I've got that data. Oh, I've got that data. Oh, I've got that data. I'm like, well, what are you doing with it? Like, how are you not making decisions if you have data in your ServiceMate or your Tradie or your Build Exact or your Fergus or your friggin' whatever you're using? You have to use the information that those systems that you are putting great information into are giving you. Otherwise, what is the point? And for those people who are not measuring anything, you need to double down on measurement of everything right now, because you need to be making decisions about the direction of your business based on data, not based on emotion, not, oh my God, it's slowing down, I'm going to start having to take this work and take that work and take this work. No. Hold up. Now is the time to do a really good review of where your business is at. Slow the F down a little bit and consider what has my business been? Where do I want it to go in the future? What do I want for me and my time and my family and us financially? What is the best move for us right now? Once you look at your data, you can start making those decisions. You can start making decisions about moving forward based on what you've got, rather than just emotion, because everybody's a bit emotional at the moment. I think that people are losing the plot a little bit because it's slowed down, because customers are holding on to their money a bit harder. Well, guess what that means for us? We just got to dial it up. And if you don't know how to do that, that is why we exist, guys, and that's why we're the best in the business, because we know how to support you in these times to, you know, get you up and about again and make you fall back in love with your business, rather than being like, oh my God, are we seriously being challenged yet again? Well, lucky you're being challenged. You know, your business has survived through COVID times, through all this craziness that the world is presenting us. You're still here for a reason. So make it a good reason, and don't just work for nothing. Don't just work for the sake of working. You need to make this something that works for you. And now's the perfect time to make some big, ballsy decisions. And if you're not confident enough to do that because you don't have enough information, give us a call. Let's talk. We'll tell you what your finances are doing. We'll tell you a bit about what we believe is happening for your segment of the market. We'll tell you where we think that you need to double down and work harder and what you need to let go of. We can support you through all that. If you've got the information, which you all do somehow, it's either up in your heads or it's in your systems, we can help you.